Every Thursday after midnight, she'd sit alone by the window seat, a glass of red wine in her hand, lost somewhere between the music and the city. The band would play old jazz standards, the saxophone would fill the room, and she'd write something in a little notebook, like she was trying to save a memory. I never knew her story, but somehow I looked for her every night. She was the girl at the jazz bar, the one beneath the amber lights, a stranger who felt familiar without ever saying a word. And now that corner table's empty, the music doesn't sound the same. Funny how someone can leave a mark on your heart without you even knowing their name. For months I rehearsed introductions, different versions in my head. Can I sit here? What's your favorite song? But courage always arrived too late, and another night would slip away while she stared out at the rainy streets. And I watched from across the room. I thought there would always be tomorrow, until there wasn't. She was the girl at the jazz bar, the reason I stopped by every week, the reason lonely nights felt lighter in a city full of strangers. Now the chair remains untouched, the bartender says she stopped coming around, and suddenly this place feels bigger than it ever did before. Maybe she moved away, maybe she found someone to love, or maybe she's sitting in another city being somebody else's mystery. She was the girl at the jazz bar, a chapter that never got written, a song that never found its lyrics, a name I never learned. And years from now, I'll probably still wonder what would have happened if I'd walked over just once. The saxophone keeps playing, but she's not here tonight. I saw you standing by the champagne table, white lights falling softly on your hair. Same eyes that used to know me better, now looking at me like a stranger, trying to be polite. It's been years since we burned down all the dreams we built together. Funny how time changes everything, except the way my heart reacts to you. Then the band started playing that old song from my 20s, and suddenly the whole room disappeared. disappeared, except you and me. So we had one last dance, like the nights before everything fell apart. Your hands still fit perfectly in mine, and that almost broke me again. Then you smiled and whispered softly, I'm happy now. And all I could do was nod while my chest felt like it caved in. You talked about your new apartment, your golden retriever and peaceful life. I pretended I was doing good too, like people do when the truth still hurts. But every spin beneath those wedding lights felt like stepping back through time, back to kitchen dances at midnight, before love became something we lost. Nobody tells you the hardest goodbye is seeing someone you still love become happy without you. So the song ended way too soon, and you slowly let go of my hand, like maybe this was life reminding us some stories only belong to the past. You walked back toward your future, and I stayed frozen in that moment, smiling like a man who healed, while silently breaking all over again. Yeah, we used to count the days together, like distance was only temporary. 2 cities, 2 time zones, one love trying to survive. FaceTime calls until sunrise, screenshots of boarding passes, promises written between departures, believing love could outrun miles. For a while, it almost did. But somewhere between the airports and the goodbyes, we started losing pieces of us, one flight at a time. The last flight wasn't dramatic, nobody cried at the gate. We just hugged a little longer, knowing something had already changed. I memorized every terminal, every route back to you, the coffee shop near gate 12, the window where you'd wave goodbye. At first every reunion felt magical, every arrival felt like coming home. But eventually the distance stopped being romantic and started becoming real. Love can survive many things, but sometimes not forever apart. Somewhere between New York and LA, between I miss you and I'm tired, between video calls and lonely nights, we became strangers again. Not because we stopped loving, but because love got exhausted, trying to carry the miles. Nobody tells you that distance isn't measured by geography, it's measured by all the moments you couldn't share together. Birthdays, bad days, ordinary Tuesdays that slowly become everything. The last flight left the runway and took our future with it, not in one big heartbreak. lost to the sky between us. After our fight that night, I thought we just needed time to cool down. So before I fell asleep, I texted, let's meet tomorrow and talk. The message showed seen, then nothing came after that. I waited through the whole next day, but your reply never arrived. I always believed someone still in love would never leave that easily, until every connection disappeared and I realized you had truly let go. The last message you never replied to still hurts me even now. I didn't even get the chance to say sorry before you walked out of my life. The next day I found out you moved somewhere far away, blocked every way for me to reach you, like we were never deeply in love before. Some people leave so quietly that you don't even get the chance to stop them. Now I reread our old conversations every late night before I sleep, and I finally see how much pain you had been hiding all along. Maybe you cried 1,000 times before deciding to disappear from my world, while I foolishly believed we still had plenty of tomorrows left. Growing up teaches you not everyone waits for you forever. Sometimes silence is the ending of an entire love story. I still keep your phone number, even though I know no one will answer now, because there's still someone in my heart I never properly apologized to. If someday you somehow read the words I never got to send, I just want you to know I was truly afraid of losing you. I just realized it too late, after you were already gone. The ocean looked like gold that summer. California skies never seemed so blue. We spent our days chasing sunsets, like time would always wait for us. Windows down on the highway, your feet up on the dashboard, singing songs we barely knew the words to, laughing like we never grow apart. Back then forever felt so easy, wasn't real. It was the last summer we had, the last summer you were mine. Every photograph still feels alive, frozen somewhere in time. We didn't know we were making memories, we thought we were making plans. Funny how the happiest season of my life became the hardest one to remember. September arrived without warning, the air got colder, so did we. Small conversations turned into silence, and silence became the ending. There wasn't a big explosion, no dramatic goodbye scene, just two people slowly drifting away, like tides pulling back from the shore. If I had known those days were numbered, I would have held them a little longer. It was the last summer we had, the last chapter before goodbye, the last time your hand fit perfectly inside of mine. And now every year when June comes back, I feel it all over again. The sunlight, the laughter, the heartbreak, waiting at the end. Sometimes I revisit old videos, hear your voice through tiny speakers, and for a moment you're still here, we're still young. And September hasn't happened yet. It was the last summer we had, but somehow it never really ended. A part of me still lives there, on those warm July nights when love felt endless, and neither of us knew. We were running out of time. Now summer comes every year, but it never feels the same. I saw your picture by accident, at least that's what I keep telling myself. Your smile looked exactly the same, maybe even brighter. His hand was wrapped around yours like mine used to be. And for a second, the whole world felt unfair. I thought I prepared myself for this. Turns out I lied. The hardest part isn't that you left, it's seeing you happy with somebody else, seeing him get the version of you I still dream about, seeing him hear you laugh, seeing him hold your heart, and realizing those moments don't belong to me anymore. I wanted you to be happy, at least that's what people say you're supposed to want. But nobody talks about how painful it feels, ooh, when the person you love finds he loves you better. Maybe he listens more. Maybe he learned from mistakes. I will still make it, and maybe that's why you're smiling the way you never smiled at the end with me. The hardest part isn't losing you, it's watching someone else become your home, watching you build a life I once imagined for us, and knowing no matter how much I still care, I don't belong in that story anymore. You look happy, and somehow that's exactly what breaks me. Oh, yeah. I came home around midnight, still wearing my office clothes. Dropped my keys beside the doorway, and instantly knew something felt wrong. Half the living room was empty, pictures missing from the walls. The silence inside that apartment hit harder than any goodbye. No screaming, no dramatic ending, just quiet evidence that love was gone. The night she moved out, the apartment looked bigger somehow, like losing a creative space. Nothing else could feel again. Her toothbrush still sat beside mine in the bathroom by the sink, but she was already somewhere else, learning how to live without me. The closet door stayed half open, a few hangers swinging slowly, like even the room itself hadn't accepted she was gone yet. I found a note beside the coffee machine. I can't keep feeling alone next to someone. And God, I finally understood what she meant. Funny how people don't always leave suddenly. Sometimes they disappear emotionally first, long before the boxes ever leave the apartment. Now every room echoes differently, every light feels colder at night, and I still avoid sleeping on her side, like pain has physical boundaries. 'Cause the hardest part about the evening wasn't the thing she took away, it was realizing how long I'd already been losing her before that night. Beside you, yet I never noticed the little things that made you smile. or cry. You stayed quiet whenever you were hurting, because you knew I wouldn't truly understand. I got too used to you staying, too used to you forgiving everything, until someone else came into your life and cared about the things I kept ignoring. He knew exactly when you were about to cry, knew your comfort food whenever you felt down, while after all those years beside you, still never fully understood your heart. The one after me understood you better, and that hurts more than losing you, because I truly believe loving you was enough to make you stay. On the day we said goodbye, you looked at me with tears in your eyes and said, "It's not that I stopped loving you. Someone else just made me feel more loved." And for the first time in my life, I realized how painful neglect can be. Now I remember all your little habits, how you pretended to be strong when you were hurting, how badly you needed me sometimes during the hardest moments of your life. The saddest part is, it only took simple things, a caring message, a warm hug at the right time, things I should have done long ago. The worst pain isn't that you love someone else now, it's knowing he treated you better than I ever did. That's when I learned love isn't about how long you stay, but how loved you make someone feel. If I could go back to those years, I would learn how to love you the right way. I wouldn't let the girl who loved me the most feel lonely inside our relationship. But now you smile brighter than before beside someone who understands you better, and all I can do is watch quietly, blaming myself for being careless too long. Because the most painful truth is, the one who came after me understood you better than I ever did. The ocean looked like gold that summer. California skies never seemed so blue. We spent our days chasing sunsets, like time would always wait for us. Windows down on the highway, your feet up on the dashboard, singing songs we barely knew the words to, laughing like we never grow apart. Back then, forever felt so easy. Back then, goodbye wasn't real. It was the last summer we had, the last summer September arrived without warning. The air got colder, so did we. Small conversations turned into silence, and silence became the ending. There wasn't a big explosion, no dramatic goodbye scene, just two people slowly drifting away like tides pulling back from the shore. Fighting on those days were numbered. I would have held them a little longer. It was the last summer we had, the last chapter before goodbye, the last time your hand fit perfectly inside of mine. And now every year when June comes back, I feel it all over again. The sunlight, the laughter, the heartbreak, waiting at the end. Sometimes I revisit old videos, hear your voice through tiny speakers, and for a moment you're still here, we're still young. And September hasn't happened yet. It was the last summer we had. Somehow it never really ended. A part of me still lives there on those warm July nights where love felt endless. And neither of us knew we were running out of time. Now summer comes every year, but it never feels the same. I never came home smelling like somebody else. Never hit my phone when you walked in. Never gave you a reason to doubt my loyalty. At least that's what I told myself. But every dinner became a rain check. Every promise became next week. Every date night got replaced by another meeting, another deadline, another excuse. I thought I was building a future for us. I didn't realize I was building it alone. The other woman was my job, the one that got all my time, all my attention, all the best parts of me. You weren't competing with another person, you were competing with my ambition. And the worst part is you never had a chance. Ooh. You'd fall asleep waiting for me, the lamp still glowing in the living room, while I stared at spreadsheets and city lights. From the 42nd floor I kept saying, just a little longer, just one more year, just let me get there first. But every promotion came with a piece of us missing. Success is strange, sometimes it gives you everything except the person you wanted to share it with. The other woman was my job, not because I loved it more, but because I kept choosing it first. And love doesn't disappear overnight, it slowly packs its bags every time it feels unwanted. chasing.